Yo, good morning, guys. Welcome to the live stream again. And I think I heard Frank in the background. I like Frank. How are you, Frankie boy?
Yo, yo, how are you?
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good. Let me put some music on.
Hey, on time. I like that.
Yeah, man, first time on time.
Hey, keep it a habit.
Yep, trying to. I'm looking for gold buys pretty soon already, actually. Retest this resistance on the 4 hour. How was the weekend, man?
Yeah, good.
Perfect.
Good. And you?
Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty busy, but that's okay.
How was the driving?
Oh man. Jeez. We did some
rocket ship.
Yeah, look at this video. Don't share this though, because it's pretty
yeah.
It's not that nice. I think it's this one. Wait, loading it. Here you go. It's in the group.
Yeah, right. Let's see. Wait, I'm mute myself.
Yeah. Oh, you can unmute yourself, but just go on. Those other guys are racing too. We're coming after them. They were way in front of us, and then we started coming after them, and catched up. I think those two was one A250 and a Polo GTI.
How many horsepower was that car?
700.
Sheesh.
700 bhp. Yeah, it was pretty fast.
I mean, you just flew up right past those guys.
Yeah, and there's the funny part was they came off the speed bump and they were already full on the power, right? And we had to come off, wait for the other car, because otherwise you would be straight in his back end with the 700 horsepower. So we had to wait and then come past. Yeah, that was all in Mexico. Those speed limits flying by. But don't share this one. Don't share this one.
No.
He doesn't want it to be shared. Yeah, understand that. But it was pretty funny.
Actually, I've never driven any car above, what was the max? 110 horsepower.
Really? Yeah. Then I need to pick you up soon or something. We're gonna fly, bro. Trust. The fastest I've driven before was also around, it was 750 horsepower RS6.
Shish.
Yeah, man, bro, that is flying, man. This was an X5. So it's pretty big, so it's not that, oh my, look at gold. I'm looking for buys above here, and then look at this. But one of those cars are so heavy, man. So heavy. So you can have 700 horsepower, but it's not going to be the same as like an RS6 or something smaller. It's fast, 100%.
Wait, let's see what gold gives us.
It's rejecting. That's nice. This is perfect. Buys. No. There we go. Buys above. Yeah. Very nice. Oh my god. Mm-mm.
Morning. Look at you.
Yo, man, like Augustus. How are you, man?
Amazing, man. Chilling.
Perfect.
Yo.
Morning. How we doing this fine Monday morning?
Yeah, very good.
Charts are looking good this Monday, so hey, not complaining.
That's good, man.
Very nice. Mm-mm.
GG seems to have volume in Asian session.
Yeah, 100%.
Really intrigued.
Yeah.
Nice.
Professor Pippage, good morning. You'll be doing the live streams during New York session today, yes?
Oh yeah, today's the day. So you doing it today? Yourself?
Yeah. And then after that, so tomorrow, Master P will do it if he's ready. And otherwise, I don't know if he's ready tomorrow. Otherwise, tomorrow there's one that isn't going to be there, but depends on how fast he's back because he's flying back from Italy. I can't do the one. So
He's flying now.
I think so.
Okay.
Or tomorrow, but the flight itself is only like 4 hours, so
Yeah, it's not that far.
yeah. What do you think about the moolah pattern? What the hell is that? I have no idea what that is, man. Okay. Yeah, I'll be looking.
GG cells?
Well, maybe. I see that consolidation zone to the left where we stopped at. So we need to fully break the lows for price to continue moving further. I see clean traffic here to the left. Don't want to really overthink it, but this zone here could be still an issue zone.
Yeah, but I think
Those clean candles.
as long as I think if we leave 684, 680, we're definitely gonna come down.
Yeah.
But we definitely need to leave 680 because that's sort of like a projection bar on the 30-minute. But yeah.
Looks pretty good, to be honest.
Yeah, it's lovely to see GG on a little movement on an Asian session.
But it was a little quick movement. Oh. Probably gonna be first target once that happens. It's exactly closing against resistance, so that's pretty good against previous support. But go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say AJ had the 50 move.
Yeah. Wow. Very nice move, to be honest.
Wow. Yeah, I saw some people in the Slack. I think they bought GG.
Yeah, for me it's like I wanted to actually go up for that 4 hour to make like a good top wick, and after I think once it breaks the lows again, then it would be nice to sell it.
But the stop wick is not good enough. The stop wick is not good enough.
It's alright. I mean, it could, for me it was like it could go a little bit higher. So I don't know. Honestly, it's like I would like at least this 1 hour to close bullish, and after the next 1 hour, if it starts breaking the support, then it'll already be a good sign to sell.
I see what you mean.
Very nice.
But with this sort of momentum that we might coming into from Asian, we might not see that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Hey, good morning, guys.
Yo, what's up, man?
With
When are you coming back to?
today? Today I have a flight at 4, and then I'll be back at
8?
home at 8. Yeah, around 8.
Yeah. Nice.
Jeez, big boy.
Frank, someone is asking for you for mentorship, man.
Yeah, no, I'm responding no. So so what I was going to respond, so I don't have to write the messages. No, so sorry for now. Only focusing on my trading, just become the best version of myself.
Very
And
good.
one day when I really feel like everything is good in my trading and I have a lot of experience, then I'll be maybe doing mentorship, but it's not in my plan. Like I don't want. That's the thing. I don't want to be any like cookie cutter stuff or just like lack of knowledge and experience. So for now, no mentorship, and it's not in my plan for I would say in at least next 2 years.
My man.
Get the bundle.
Yeah, I mean, looking back at also the guys I took education from, I mean, it's like you want to be. I saw guys like with trading 100K or making prop firms now. I mean, it's like, man, do I want to do that? No. For me, it's like I want to have a lot of experience, be trading good capital, and then maybe one day I can share experience.
I see some potential aggro conditions on GJ for this session, to be honest.
Yeah, probably.
Yep. With this 4 hour,
Yes,
the
sir.
previous 4 hour. Oof.
Yeah. And you might say that we are in daily support, but if you take a look at the weekly, we have just created a weekly resistance, filled the wick, and if we break the low, we'll be also breaking below the weekly low. So at that point, the daily support kind of is outweighed by the weekly time frame and the confirmation on the 4 hour time frame.
Yeah. Very nice.
Yeah, as I said, we spoke with Luke about this and sort of mentioned that if we leave 680, that's like a rejection zone on the 30-minute on the left side. If we definitely leave that zone, we're definitely coming down. And like, because that clean candle, it came out of nowhere. So I think we might just do the same.
Correct it. Wait, why 680?
If you look on the 30-minute, 680, you see that candle, sort of like a handyman candle.
Oh, the big wick.
Yeah. So I think we're gonna fill this wick, and I think we're gonna be on that move by filling that wick. But I mean, for more downside movement, we need to leave that zone, because this is the zone that we rejected. And then price came in on the 1st of June, literally in the beginning of opening the day, sort of around 10 o'clock. And then it rejected that zone. So we sort of in vicinity of that area again. But I mean, I think if we close and, the next candle wicks up and then, starts leaving that zone, we definitely come back down.
Yeah, makes sense as a 15-minute support as well.
Very nice. Go. Today there's going to be people working on the sliding doors today in my house, so there could be some noise.
Okay.
Man, like he's gonna slide in DMs, isn't it?
Slide in Luke's home.
I know someone who slid in my DM.
Oh yeah.
Delicate situation, boys.
That thing from last night they saw, right?
No one knows. No one knows.
No one
Let no one know. No one has to know. It's a good situation. It's funny.
Yeah, so don't talk about Luke then.
Okay.
How would they know?
What would they know? I don't know.
Hey, what a cheat day yesterday. I had 7 cheeseburgers in a row.
You're mad.
Whoa.
Wow.
I didn't even eat that.
Hey, man, I didn't have McDonald's for a long time. I don't know, a couple of months, I'd say.
What's your fat percentage?
I don't know. Probably like 12%.
12. Gee.
Yeah.
Make that a 20 now.
I got 21.5.
Yeah, something like 12, 13. I'm dropping down still because I had a little bulking season. But
Yeah.
now, yeah, I'm just cutting everything,
Man.
So yeah, those 7 burgers just went in like bread and butter. How Massively says it was
Well,
easy.
Wednesday, I'm finally back at the gym. I'm so happy.
Finally, innit?
Yeah, it's been, I don't know, like 5 months, I would say. So yeah, I'm really looking forward for that actually.
Gold is coming up.
Yes. Yeah, I'm looking for gold buys as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. What are you looking for?
Basically a break of structure. And honestly, this is really, really interesting because I think it's the exact same situation we saw last Thursday when we had ADP. We were also looking for buys, but then, because of ADP, we learned how the market prices in
Oh yeah, yeah.
news, and we saw it come down like, some 400 pips, 500 pips from the beginning of London session. But
Yeah.
in this situation, it's the exact same thing. We have the exact same daily candle.
Yep.
The 4 hours are exactly the same. So it's going to be interesting to see if it does play out to the bullish side, or if Thursday it was purely just the ADP news that was driving it down.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Thursday did mention if it was just any other day, it would have probably, broken structure and came back up. But of course, we had, the ADP variable.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the problem there.
Yeah, it's going to be a good learning opportunity.
You need to learn like any other craft. Tune into the streams every day, and if you don't know the basics, maybe start with baby pips 100%. Where a lot of information. All information is already out there. Not all of it, but 99.9%. Need to create a resistance against that 850 level.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And on GJ, we need to close, and then the next candle needs to close above 87.
I'd love for this last 15 minutes of the hourly to close bearish, so that the hourly can close like weak bullish below that support.
Yeah.
Then I think with 8 o'clock, Frankfurt open, if we break the low of the 4 hour, it should be gonzo.
What?
I think, towards Frankfurt open, if it breaks the 4 hour low,
Oh, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah.
should be gonzo.
Yeah, let's see. I do like GJ in a way, but it's still at a level though. So I'm being. I need to see how it breaks for me to get in.
To be honest, on GJ, if we form sort of any resistance, I think it's doable to sell. But we'll see.
Yeah, let's see. More looking at gold. Mirror this clean traffic here to the left.
Yeah, gold makes sense, to be honest. After the NFP.
Would you consider sells on gold? Below the 4 hour resistance. Looks like clean traffic to the left. Yeah, could do. But we're tapping into this zone right now where we might be creating a support on. So we already broke the previous 4 hour low and came all the way back up again. So that means that we're rejecting off it. But let's see. I do want to see a 1 hour candle close bullish with us. Maybe if we break 87555, I might already look into some buys. But let's see. 1 hour first needs to create a low and then continue moving back up. And my camera is very, very high. I smashed it yesterday accidentally. No, it's good. Good morning, ready. Janaka, I'm new here. Welcome, welcome. I'm looking at a couple things.
I mean, like buys for me on gold do look good, but personally I was still looking for sells. But we'll see. I mean, everybody has to train their plan and they'll like kind of what they see.
Yeah.
So, but your levels, like you say, I think buys could work out, but I still think, for me personally, sells all the way back down.
Yeah.
But I mean, nobody knows. Because looking at the 4 hour, like the big picture is still like we push down, we pull back, and now we should go in, like we created some resistance, so we should go back to supports.
Yeah.
So we'll see. For me, like buys, I would buy if like it breaks some previous resistance on the 4 hour. Otherwise, I would not feel comfortable because I would feel like it would make could make like a rejection. So a top wick on the 4 hour before it still pushing back down. But for 15, 10 pips, it could work out 100%.
Rodney, I know. Morning, Luke. Which pairs are you looking on? GJ and Gold. Michelle, are you going to be covering New York today? I have to go to sleep. I'm dying over here. Yes, I will be doing New York, Michelle. Oh, yeah, no problem. No problem. I got you. Yeah, on gold, I do want to see this just close bearish, break the highs, and then continue moving back up to the top of the range. Because I do like the rejection it's showing right now, but it does need to stay bullish and close bullish.
I mean, if you look at the weekly closed perfectly.
Gold.
Yeah,
Like,
to fill the wick, but the weekly doesn't really have.
no, I'm not even thinking to fill the wick. I'm thinking to go up.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, could do a bigger wick fill and then start pushing back up because the wick on the top is not that big yet. So could be creating the wick, and on the 4 hour.
This 4 hour might come back.
Yeah, true. Yeah, or you start creating the support above this level right here.
Because daily is still respecting that overall bullish trend. But I think the tricky thing about buys during this London session is going to be like, if you look at the 4 hour, if the 4 hour were a 30-minute time frame, you wouldn't be looking for sells, you'd be looking for like a bullish candle. So I think it's going to be a little bit of a tricky situation until you have a bullish 4 hour. And then once you have a bullish 4 hour, it's just going to drive straight through that 91,500 zone and potentially go up to like, I think,
yeah, for me, I would already be good with a 1 hour because that pretty much is in a zone with the 4 hour for me.
Yeah, of course.
So if I see a 1 hour break in structure, then the 4 hour is going to be, pushing back up.
Yeah,
after rejecting this low, right? Then continue moving. Then it pretty much did a fake out on the lower time frames, like on the 15-minute time frame fake out, and then continuation back up.
Of course, it may not happen as smoothly though if 4 hour closed with us though.
I mean, even if you look now, the 1 hour might be closing weaker. So it is closing below right now, and there are potential sells coming up once you break 884 and a new candle after it made a wake up. But I don't know if I'm a fan. Don't know if I want to be doing that. Yeah, it's breaking down a little bit now.
Yeah, personally, I'm gonna wait those 7 minutes because stops are way too big now.
Yeah, you don't want to get in right now. Wait for price to close. 1 hour to make wick up because you don't want to be that 1 hour wick. That would be nasty. Then continuation down. I mean, GJ is respecting this zone, so that's pretty good. If we start
Master Speed plan is coming up.
Yeah, you might see some early sells with this 15-minute closing strong bearish.
on GJ,
Yeah, on
Yeah.
GG.
it makes sense. Makes a lot of sense.
But yeah, I'm waiting for closes, no impulse. As of now.
Hey, good morning, Luke.
Yo, good morning, man. How are you?
Great, thank you. Luke, yeah, I'm new to market fluidity, so trying to learn the concepts. So in this one, if you go on 30-minute chart, please,
On GJ?
on GJ, yes. Would you consider an impulse entry if this current bearish candle end up becoming bullish and break the high of the previous candle?
Yeah, it's faking out
Would
at
it be
that
a
moment.
risky
but-
trade? Would it be a risky trade?
Yeah, I do think so because the 4 hour did close below this previous support zone. Now, you could do if you're a counter trend trader and expect this level to be so strong that we're not going to break it. There's potential for that to happen, but I think it's best. One of those entries is best if you see like this 15 close bearish and then next one break the highs, like 870.
okay.
So what you pretty much want to see is you want to see, I'll write it down a little bit. You see structure coming down right here, and you structure coming down, and you see price. Wait, I want to do this. Yeah, go ahead. And then you see price creating a resistance, coming further down again, blah blah, blah, and now creating a resistance again, right? And then coming back down again is ugly, but and then you want to see structure being broken, and then you can expect price, continue moving further up. But you first want to see that structure being broken because price is now coming down 100%, and potential buys might be there for people that look for counter trend trades. But you first want to see structure broken at that point. So if there's no structure point broken, there is no there's no break of the actual trend.
Got it. Yeah, it looks bearish right now. Good man. Thank you very much,
Yeah,
Luke.
no problem, man.
Cheers. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
To be honest, it would be lovely even that, as Frank was mentioning, this hourly closes bullish, then probably the next 30 minutes of the next hour comes back up. We have a create bigger sort of wick, but it seems like GG doesn't care and it's gonna go down.
Yeah, this is sort of like the same situation I observed the other week
Yeah,
on
cool, too.
the 1st June when pre-New York and New York Open closed below the 4-hour support to break that structure, and then you saw how NYC and London close drove down. So it's a similar situation.
Oh, you speaking on the hourly?
4-hour actually.
Yeah, it's like, I remember that 4-hour close, but then the hourly made sort of like support
Yeah, exactly.
and then go down. So, yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so I'm looking at that exact same thing, and we know that we're approaching a high volume time as well. In a couple minutes, it's going to be Frankfurt Open, then you have the London Open, and then the Tokyo close. So we can potentially see a nice big body on this 4-hour.
Yeah, 100%.
Sick.
For me, yeah, looking at GJ, like 30-minute close under support or a bit more aggressive once it breaks that current 4-hour wick. But
Man's
Yeah, I think
aggressive.
750 looks sensible.
yeah, for like an impulsive, but I don't know. Maybe have to see how it goes. Like on a Monday, I would rather just start with a close and just chill out a bit, even though the conditions are very good.
Yeah, you honestly, I would want to see an hourly closing bullish.
Yeah, at
Yeah.
least that.
This doesn't matter how small of a body, but I just want hourly to close bullish. So we're creating a sort of like an hourly session support.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if it closes weak bearish, then you can say that there's low bearish
Look
volume.
at
So
gold.
I mean, I was looking at maybe taking that impulsive, but I was like, there's such a big range that I think we can still get like a
Yeah.
safer kind of entry.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's Monday morning, so you don't want to go too hard, right?
Yeah. I mean, it could 100% work out, but like I
Yeah.
said, the range is so big. I still think we can get easy sales
I think
with more
GJ
structure.
is showing some full-on rejection right now. So I've seen, you know this pattern, right, Master
oh
P,
yeah, 100%.
from my previous
Weak,
charts.
weak bullish.
this pattern on GJ, I used to smash it.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny. New member, and I love this channel and getting results after watching your analysis and comparing in mind. You guys are legends. Thank you, man. Thank you.
Morning.
Winning.
What is happening today? What are we looking at?
We're looking at gold and GJ. Depends.
nice.
GJ sells. Gold just broke down, so buys might be out the window. But let's see.
I closed I took a sell on GJ.
Yeah.
Just a little bit
When?
post Asian. When it started breaking 155, 110.
That was an Asian session, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
that
make
was
sure that people
just
don't
as
jump in
Asian
right now.
was. Yeah, no, not right now. That was Asian. And I closed out when this blue candle showed a rejection. Sorry, not blue candle. The bullish candle at 154928
Yeah.
showed a rejection. Yeah, that rejection basically.
Okay.
That bullish candle closed. I was like, it could respect it, so I just closed it out.
Why didn't you leave a runner in? Or is this level?
I was honestly happy for the Monday morning.
Okay, that makes sense.
You know. So yeah.
Makes sense. GJ closed. It's coming back. It's coming down right now. Gold is coming down as well. GJ, I don't know if I want to jump in impulsively straight away on a Monday morning. That's the thing.
Yeah, the hourly.
I mean, it's not really making it wake up right now.
Frank, you in?
No.
It's Frankie's entry point.
No. I won't be. I mean, like I said, like we said, like I think a 1 hour bullish would have been nice, but I just want like, even though it made support and broke on the 30-minute, the timing was just like not right.
I know someone who's in.
Augustus, you're in.
No.
No.
Ah.
I think starts with an M, ends with a P.
I mean, I would have been in. To be honest, it might drop. Honestly,
Yeah,
it
it might drop, but not with the right confirmations, probably.
And
I mean, I've seen this happen over and over again. Break up the low, go all the way down towards the levels you want to, go at.
the fact is
But-
that this hourly closed so weak.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make me comfortable.
It had to
And-
close stronger bullish.
And if I'm not comfortable, I'm not just gonna trade. Sorry, guys. That's me.
Yeah, but it makes sense.
Same.
Okay, gold closed without a bottom wick and went down straight away. So there's a probability of faking out pretty high.
I mean, for GJ, if we make another sort of the same scenario, yeah, maybe then I could take sells on a 15 maybe minute or 30 minute. But as of now, I'm just
Yeah, looking at it, the same as gold. The range is so big to go down. Like, I would rather wait to get a better confirmation than just like take sales and like not be comfortable with it.
yeah, because I'm definitely not comfortable in it.
I think
And it might drop.
gold might fake out soon. Closed without a bottom wick on all time frames, went down straight away.
I have a bottom wick.
What time? What are you looking
on
at?
For me, yeah, I need support on like 15 or at least maybe like a 5 minute if I'm really, and I have to break. I think once it breaks that wick at form now, like 1882.46, it's already maybe a bit
What
better.
wick?
That 5 minute wick all the way down. That
This one?
Yeah, at the bottom. Once
Ah.
it breaks that again, I think.
Yeah.
Because I'm not doing the same mistake
makes
I did
sense.
on Friday, like buying in the first 2 minutes of a new hour.
I do think if we're gonna break its own high, we're gonna continue back up. It's a Monday morning, so I don't wanna do some dumb shit. So
But yeah,
for me, there's a paper trade right now. Once we start breaking it,
GJ.
breaking the high.
GJ.
Dropping.
I wonder if Master P is in it.
Yeah, he's quiet now, so he is.
In what? In GJ?
Yeah.
In GJ?
I know his mic is still on, so I got no idea.
Master.
So for me, it's a paper trade. Once you broke the previous high, that was like an 810. So let's see if it works out. Paper trade, no real trade. Doesn't work out. Doesn't work out. I don't have
What do you
anything in
mean?
it. I don't have a position in paper trade. Paper
What
trade,
do you mean? On gold?
Yeah.
What's your bias?
bullish.
Yeah, so you're buying on the candle open.
You know the vibe, man. No, not the
Okay.
candle open. Price closed without a bottom wick. Made a wick down. Started coming up, breaking its own high.
Oh, okay. I see. Well, GJ. Happy days. Yeah. Might go without us. And it is what it is.
Ooh, yeah. Go. Flying down. I mean, you had the confirmations once 750 broke, but I wasn't comfortable.
No, neither was I. Basically, barely any top wick on a 30-minute, and I mean, which is good. We have a lot of bearish momentum, but that hourly closure, it just didn't make me feel comfortable to take that sell.
Look in the chat.
Oh, nice.
Man's like, well, let me get in. But based on the 15, like on the open, master. Because then you're in already up 10 pips.
And that's already.
Oh, okay.
Master, what's your entry price?
No, we'll let him focus.
Yeah,
We'll-
let the Baba boy focus. Ooh, man, let Nick is in GU cells as well. Savage. Savage. Oh, a loss. But looked pretty good. Oh, yes, shit. Wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, GJ is gonna leave without us. It is what it is.
The train is gone.
Yeah.
I don't mind. I mean, it's making a target for you right now. So, what would you care?
Yeah, true.
Oh, I'm break even on my cells. Like put
Yeah.
stops at break even, so now I'm back. Nobody can talk me out
What's
of a
your entry?
break even trade. So I had a sell stop at 154.730. I've had it for quite a long time. I'm running, 8 pips in profit right now.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, you're
Yeah.
really
Nice,
close to 10
nice.
pips. Nice.
Yeah, the reason for that sell stop being at 730 is because if you look left, there was that wick, and
Here.
I just wanted to make sure that I gave it enough room to break below that wick.
Makes
And-
sense.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I spoke about how I saw this happening on the 1st June, I think. Yeah, 1st June with towards NYSE and London close volume. So it's the exact same thing happening right now. So I just had faith that this 4 hour is going to create that strong body down. So
To be honest, it
Mm.
makes sense because if you look at the 30-minute, that 1st of June,
yeah, break. Oh, and the
it's that 30-minute is exactly the same as 1 hour.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm.
The only thing
Yeah.
was that the hourly closed kind of weak bearish, but I'm like, hey, you know what? This is a 4-hour idea here. I can't overthink it based on a hourly level because if you
Mhm.
look at the 4-hour, it just needs to create that bearish body. So
Yeah.
lower time frames go out the window.
Makes
Hmm.
sense.
That's why I was talking about it breaks that 4-hour wick, it should keep going. But yeah, I mean, my comfort level was not there on the Monday.
Same. Same.
Yeah.
I want to take it easy a little bit on the Monday, you know.
Yeah, I've seen it happen last Tuesday, so I'm like, hey, it's the exact same thing. Not
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
this too.
I
saw
took
the
that
same
on the last
situation.
Tuesday. It was the same setup if you look pretty much like the 15 and the 30 actually broke, and after it happened like in the first new hour open, but it was like I don't want to, because the top wick on that 1 hour, like if I had made a top wick like in like 1 minute, made top wick, broke the current 1 hour low, I was like,
Yeah, I didn't want to overthink that as well. I was just that's why I went off the mic because if I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
over that minute, people would be like, "Oh, but there's no top wick."
Papa
ooh."
boy, do you want to look out?
Yeah, they were like, "Oh,
Yeah.
be careful." So I'm just like, yeah, let me just focus on my own analysis, and now, it's
That's
break
good.
even, so nobody you can't, nobody can really talk me out of a break even trade.
Nah,
So,
happy days,
um,
bro.
Do you think
Mm.
you're in a good position right now? I'm not gonna say anything. Don't worry. My life masterpiece.
no, it's nice. You executed on your idea.
Mm.
Perfect.
Yeah, the only thing maybe I could have had a better entry below if I had like
750.
yeah 750, yeah, could have been like 2 pips better.
I mean,
those-
I think you're gonna reach take profit before it pulls up.
Mm.
Yeah, but to be honest, happy days. We see Gigi moving.
hmm
Yeah, I secured a little bit
That's
here
the
at
most important.
5 pips and the rest down to 20.
Gold closed bullish in a 15. Next time to breaks the previous low. Maybe yeah. Then I'll be looking into some sells on gold. If we close bullish on this 15-minute candle and we break the previous low at 82.6, I will be taking sells. Yeah, around 82.6, 82.2, around that. I'll be looking at a selling idea. But I'm going to be careful for this wick right here, That's why I pointed out just before. This 4-hour wick is at 82.2, and that could be a full-on rejection right here.
You have a level at 822 for potential wick
Yeah.
rejection.
But the setup on GJ was very nice. Only the comfortability on a Tuesday. On a Monday. Jesus
Turn
Christ.
down on a Tuesday.
It's not that good.
Yeah, and I missed it the other Tuesday as well because the comfort wasn't there because it was like London close, and I'm like, yeah, I have no clue how London close is gonna
Yeah.
react, but just the 4-hour needed to create that bearish body, so I'm like, it's gonna happen.
But now the good thing is, yeah, we broke that 4-hour previous bottom wick. Like everything is showing sales. Just need, for me, it's just like we need support, and after a break of support, the sell and the have structure for stop loss, and should be good.
Makes a lot of sense, man.
Yeah, I mean the trade makes sense for me. It was just like the timing, like everything, like the 30 minutes close below in the last 2 minutes, it broke the low, and it was just like I said, I didn't want to also rush it with an impulsive like breaking that 4-hour low. It was like,
Man, like Ravik. Good morning. Good morning.
Ooh, we've got a elite signal in the gulag. Euro USD scalp, buy now, take profit. Which
What? I don't even see it.
it's the latest one from I Love Forex.
Oh, I can't. Oh, I'm on. Give
I don't
this-
know if to remove it or keep it.
I give him a little timeout.
Oh, okay.
Mm-mm. That's okay.
Yeah, it's good. I secured most around 7 pips. It's just chilling around 7 pips.
Oh yeah. Let's see. Yeah, makes sense. Who's that? Who is from?
Not me.
I think because he was the only one with the mic on as well. Mm, 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 mm. We still need to wake up a little bit on a Monday morning.
Yeah, you got the NY stream later on as well.
Yeah. So
That's nice.
also, as I said before, streams won't be that long as normally. So normally we stream like 2.5 hours, 3 hours plus. And now it's probably just gonna be 2.5 hours, and then stream the other one for 2.5 hours. Don't want to have too much chart time.
Bro, if gold closes bullish on the 4-hour for NY, you know, pre-NY, NY open, or
Yeah.
NYSE, she should full margin those sells for me. Or those buys.
I was about to say like close bullish and full margin sells. What?
Yeah, Monday morning, man. Gotta wake up.
Stream full time? Are you mad?
24-hour stream. 24/5.
I took 2 trade gold sell and PGA sell. Nice, very nice. Let me put this blower off because it's really cold.
He's gonna turn off his girlfriend.
Baba boy.
Turned off the blower, eh?
Literally a blower, not like something else.
No, I know.
Listen to music, Luco. Sorry, man. Like Sam. Got you, fam. Here you go. Man's happy again. Oh, goals playing games. No top wick, no bottom wick. Wow. But the paper trade is working out a little bit. My paper trade entry was 183.810. So right here. There was the paper trade entry. Paper trade. I said it again. Paper trade, no real trade.
So you're executing on that no wick, right?
Yeah. Would have been at 10 pips now.
It's pretty cool.
So next time I might execute on it. But not on a Monday morning. Too much. Yeah, that would have been running 10 pips now. You're expecting it to fake out. I never lead. Like sometimes I want to say 2 words at the same time. I never normally really take paper trades, but this one I had to take a little paper trade on.
5 minute also gave pretty good entries once the weak bearish one closed and then broke the high. Is that where you took it, or did you take it on the flip bullish?
Oh, I took it on the flip. Like once it started
okay.
breaking its own high, price closed, made it bottom wick straight away without making it. Yeah, a small top wick, made the bottom wick right, and then started going back up, break the current high, and then that was the paper trade entry.
Oh, that's cool.
Mario, probably not. And if I did, wouldn't really matter, right? That's risk management for you right there. It's secure and Securing positions. Profit.
Bro, my Mandate Trader 5, when I secure in my history, it sometimes doesn't show the secured thing. It still
Really?
shows like the old position, even though in
Oh,
the
that's
trade
weird.
tab. Yeah, it sucks. I have to like close it and restart it.
Send it. No, if you come back down on this paper trade, then that's time to get out, right? Does anybody watch? No. No.
We watched ourselves improve.
Yep. Nice, albino. Nice. Market GP week. How you doing, bro? Pretty good. What about you, man? What about you? Man like Ravik. Yeah, crypto mining is facts, though. We don't really look at other people. Don't care. We don't care. Damn. Do you secure more, or are you leaving it run?
I have 10% running. I closed most at around 8 pips on
Okay.
average.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah,
That's
it's
good
chilling
profit.
exactly at it's chilling exactly at 10 right now. I think TP is 20 pips, like 0.530.
Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Then you're gonna be averaging it out to like 10, right? 10 pips, 10 pips.
Yeah, something like that.
Makes sense. Securing profits. Take what I can whenever I set. Okay. Well, let's see. And I got stepped out on golden. Oh damn! It is what it is. It is what it is. Oh damn! They're coming. We got a problem.
Oh no, who's coming?
They're coming to do
Police.
2 sliding doors, and the problem is like there's one above me and there's one below me.
Oh dear.
So and they're gonna drill in the wall, and yeah, delicate situation.
You're in the sandwich over there.
Yeah, sandwiched. Hope they're done fast. Pretty much retested this zone on the top. Now if we come back down, start closing bearish again. Pretty much retested that zone and start breaking the low.
I'm in GJ.
Man's
Cheeky,
GJ.
Hey,
From
say-
where? From where? From where?
680.
TKM and I.
680.
Uh,
You?
I am from 640.
Okay. Next time, don't call it that late because people are gonna jump in when you say I'm in.
Yeah, to be honest, that was risky because we pushed already so much. So
Yeah, but people don't
Uh,
understand that. That's the thing.
oh sorry,
Yeah.
sorry guys. Yeah, I mean GG from quite late. I was late on the train. Secured 80% at 8.5 pips,
Nice.
and I'm just letting break even to run.
Second leg down in the 5-minute.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. That was the second push, and I was anticipating. Was like, if I miss the move, where can I anticipate of him coming? And yeah, to be honest, I should have been way early, but my comfort level wasn't there. I should have been even. If you look on the 15, when it starts breaking the bullish low, that's me.
Mm.
That's me already there.
Mhm.
And I didn't execute on my idea because of that, 4-hour support, and on all that rejections and everything. But I was like, okay, if I miss that trade, where can I execute now?
Yeah,
So,
I was thinking of like an entry up there too when the like 30-minute closed or based on the 15, but I'm like, let's just wait for the 4-hour to break the low, because once that breaks, then 100% with Frankfurt volume, it's gonna create some sort of body with clean traffic left.
yeah, so I secured 8 pips, 8.5 pips, and I'm break even. So if it comes, I'm Gucci.
Wins already.
Yeah, because we coming into the sort of like psychological level of 500, and we might reject that zone.
Now gold is coming down, but I'm waiting for this candle maybe to close before getting in.
Because if you look what was it?
500 is a
545.
daily thing.
Let me zoom out slightly bit.
Yeah, that
Yes.
at
Mhm.
530. If you look on the daily, you'll see why, because it's like a daily resistance turn support potentially.
Daily 530.
Uh-huh.
On a daily,
On
I look
TK.
I look for resistance at 400 level. I see.
Oh yeah, on TradingView it's 410, but on my MetaTrader it's 500. So I just have it at 530.
Okay, yeah, I see. It's 500 on the MetaTrader. Yeah, and on the MetaTrader, if you look on a 30-minute and you slightly go more to the left,
Yeah.
so the first sort of like a zone on rejection is 550. That's more to the left. That's 19th of May.
Oh. Yeah, I see.
So the same rejection it had on the 21st of May. It pulled up and made the fake out and then dropped. So that's the rejection area we were in, 540. So I think that's why I secured 80%, because it rejected twice over there.
Makes a lot of sense. You gotta know the places where you're gonna be taking profits, right? You're not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, because I missed the initial move, so I don't want to be called, oh, I'm definitely going to take 10 pips.
Yeah.
No, because market might not give me 10 pips.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So because I missed the initial first entry, so I'm just looking the rejection areas where it might be, and we have that 550 level, as I'm saying, 19th of May and 21st of May. That's sort of a rejection area we had. On 19 it was break and retest, and on the 21st it was a fake out. So you sort of know that zone might be like our target for the next leg down. So we might pull up now, create a resistance, and then push up, for example, for 9 o'clock. Because if you guys remember back in a GJ, if we have a pre-London move, like a Frankfurt move, 8 o'clock, usually the London Open has a pullback. And the 9 o'clock is the continuation into the New York session for the rest of the 4 hour.
Yeah, man.
Oh man, I miss GJ like that. Oh, the guys, you don't even imagine. It's not that I won it, but it's that GJ moved.
Yeah, true.
You don't imagine how much of a euphoria I've got.
It's so satisfactory. But again, it moved not because of the market conditions, but purely based on the higher time frames. That's it.
Exactly.
That's the secret sauce.
Yeah, the 4 hour just set the trend. As soon as I opened my eyes, it was like 550, and I see, man, if we close this 4 hour below that 800 level, wow, we can mirror actually this whole 4 hour candle to the left.
Yeah, exactly.
And I was just waiting for the entries, waiting for Luke to come at 629.
Yeah, I almost didn't even want to come on the stream because I felt like somebody was going to be like, oh yeah, but these levels to the left.
No. It made sense, Master. I would have
100%.
executed myself, but it's just that hourly close. I've been so many times burnt because I see that if we close like this, weak, sort of bearish at support, the next candle does the reversal thing. But
true.
Maybe that's more on a 30-minute than the hourly. Maybe I need to take in consideration that, so I need to, sort of like put in a journal that. But I seen that, and when we have a dodgy candle closing bullish at the resistance, the next one does, the different sort of move to the downside. So that's what I learned over watching GJ.
Yeah, true. And my whole stop loss was based on the 4 hour. Like my entry was 0.730 and the stop loss was right at the 4 hour high for 13 pips. So I'm like, this is a 4 hour play. Well, not necessarily a 4 hour play, but like, yeah. So if lower time frames close with no wicks or close open with no top wick, yeah, it's all fine because it's the 4 hour needs to create that body, and minor supports and things on the lower time frames eventually will break.
100%, man, because I agree with you. For me, it was 4 pips stop loss.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
because once the new hourly opened, then obviously that trailed the stop loss a lot for me as well. I think if it was a loss, I would have been out for, let me calculate.
Man, this is the trades that we used to take on GJ all the time.
Yeah.
The breakouts.
Yeah,
like the breakouts that we have, like we push through the zone, no matter how the candle closes, we have that little pause at the resistance or support, and then at the high volume time we just
50 pips.
yeah, but I mean, I remember when we start speaking about how GJ sort of the Asian session 4 hour dictates the London move.
Yeah, exactly.
So we could have seen that Asian had a low volume. It was like 50 pips. Wow, like that's big numbers for GJ now. Not these days. And I was like, yeah, man, we might actually move on the Monday quite good.
Yeah, indeed. And I have also a little concept. I don't know if it's a pretty in-depth concept, but I guess I can share it with the Gulag. But if Luke goes to the hourly chart,
one second, I'm looking on gold for a second.
Oh yeah,
yes. Go ahead. Yeah, I got another screen of gold.
Oh yeah, okay. If you just switch to the hourly, or even actually 15 was fine, but no, let's just leave it at hourly. So
hourly 15.
Okay,
what do you want?
It doesn't matter. Hourly.
Okay.
It's on hourly. So if you see this candle, so this over here was Asia Open, and then this was the hour after Asia Open, and then we had a little pause. And if you take a look at this candle over here, this is a very interesting concept I've taken notice of. You notice how it's a rather big candle for a low volume time. Like if you look at the time that this hourly was printed, there is no markets open.
Yeah, 5-6 o'clock, right?
Yeah, exactly. There is no quote unquote high volume. There should be no high volume. So when you see a big hourly candle at a no volume time or no high volume time around, for my time 5 to 6, that indicates to me as well, what I've seen statistically is that the 7 o'clock candle or the 8 o'clock candle can continue, the trend and keep forming big body candles. So this was also another confluence I was looking at for this sell stop that gave me that confidence.
Makes sense, bro.
Nice.
I don't know why, but it's just something I keep seeing over and over.
Yeah, that's what I've seen as well. I mean, for example, the hourly close that we had previously, and as you're saying, there was no sort of any volume at that point. It shouldn't be any volume at that point.
Mhm.
But it's just the last minutes or the last hour, it just sort of indicates that there is momentum of bearishness coming into the market before new volume session.
Yeah, exactly. And then, you know, that as soon as you have that new volume at 7 o'clock my time, you know, when the new 4 hour starts, there's a pretty high probability that you're going to see a really big candle before London Open.
Yeah. So, and if we see that before London Open, we usually tend to see London pulling back, you know,
Yeah,
creating
exactly.
that little sort of a pullback for a
Mhm.
further leg to
Yeah,
push.
exactly.
Very
Something
nice.
That's what I tend to see on GJ for the past, I don't know, years.
Mhm. Yeah, this is a concept that I've had held close to me for a very long time, almost since the beginning. I've been taking notice of this.
Another thing what I actually learned from Monty, it's Asian high and Asian low.
Hmm. Who's that though?
To be honest, it's really interesting concept,
Yeah,
and I
100%.
don't know if I should speak it to the Gulag.
Go ahead. You can do what you want, man.
You know what? Let me join Zoom on my computer and let me annotate.
Sure, man. Go ahead.
Makes sense.
Go ahead. Not holding you back, bro.
Sharing a lot of
You can do what
concepts
you
here
want.
for the Gulag.
Yes, sir.
Hope they're taking notes.
Yeah, I'll try to pop in on my computer so I can slightly annotate.
You're starting to. Yeah, perfect. No problem, man. We'll be hosting New York today. Yes, sir. I will be.
So I think I'm with two
Yeah,
two
there's
different servers. Yeah, you can see me
two
one
of you,
speaking.
but
Yeah,
that's okay.
yeah, two of me on that chat.
You want me to remove one?
No. It's because I'm speaking one through the phone and then I'm gonna.
Oh,
annotate.
yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
To be honest, give me 1 second. Let me find out the sort of situation, the perfect one for you to explain on.
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, 1 second, 1 second. To be honest, that is Monty's interesting concept, and I actually learned that from him. And
Where you want to annotate on?
if you just pull up on the GJ, to be honest,
What time frame?
30 minutes is perfect. And to be honest, today we didn't have any, I would say,
Highs or
the,
lows.
the range, yeah, the highs or lows.
Mhm.
We had only the lows in the Asian session quite early in the doors. So yeah, that's not even the low. So that came straight all the way from the top. If you could go to, hold on a second, because we've been suffering the ranging markets for quite a while, isn't it? So the sort of the concept that you bring into it's really interesting. Yeah, okay, just pop on GJ, and if you go let's say up to the Thursday, 30-minute. It's the Thursday. What day was it on the Thursday?
Third.
Yeah, the third.
Okay. So basically, can I annotate somehow?
Yes.
What?
Click on annotate.
View options and then annotate.
Oh, I'm trying to find. Oh yeah, here we go. Look, you got.
Don't
trading
show
view.
this again. There we go. Okay, I'm sorry. I had
shoot.
to reload it for a second
It's okay, bro.
because
okay,
it's
bro.
showing that thing the entire time and it's getting me.
Yeah. So
No.
I see what we got here.
So the third.
Yeah. So if you can slightly zoom in on the third.
Deeper?
Yeah, that's perfect. That's honestly perfect. So
Okay.
can you find me
30 minutes.
Yeah,
Can you
yeah,
find me a profitable trade idea?
yeah, sort of like that. So basically, you see, this is the candle. What time is this?
This
Uh,
one,
No, the bullish one that
This
I've got
one,
now.
2
Okay,
o'clock.
Asia Open.
Okay.
Asian open.
so 2, 1. Okay, so basically, we didn't even have a Asian low at this very much point. So we actually created the range, right? And when we usually come to the like a London session, we always have, for example, Asian high
Mhm.
and Asian low at this point, and the Asian low and the Asian high, Asian low and Asian high is created between the open of the market until 6 o'clock my time. So until the new 4 hour.
4 hour.
Yeah. So basically, any high and any low that has been created between that time is sort of like a ranging situation. So for example, if we break an Asian high, obviously we all understand that, you know, we sort of break out through the range and then we need to push up and everything. But if, for example, to the left, you have a messy situation. But if we break out of that, Asian high range, and the next resistance is 5 pips to it, you still can anticipate the market to push through, because we break in the Asian high, anticipating that we're going to create new London high, despite the range to the left that we have. And the same concept goes for the Asian low. So if we have an Asian low and we break through that one, and we have like a messy range like here, for example, you would still anticipate for candles to move down, because we creating a new low in the London session. So for example, over here, we broke out through this range and created a new low, like in the London session, but we know that our trend is bullish at this very point, right? Because we broke out the structure over here. Am I correct?
Mhm.
So unless we form a resistance over here, like in this zone, and we form a resistance over here,
Now we're
we
gonna higher
definitely
low.
we're definitely gonna come here.
Lower.
Yeah,
All
but
right,
if
lower
we
high.
don't form any resistance, because we broken out the structure over here is just setting up us for the new session incoming, because we made the new high. This is our new high, breaking this structure.
Mhm.
I'm not even looking at this very point. I know we are in range, but
You expect right?
this is the Raja this is the trade that Raja took, as well as Frank. They sort of like, this zone was the rejection area, but as soon as this candle even closed above the zone, or once we broke this high, because that's sort of like a new London's high, and once we broke that, we're anticipating all the clean range to the left to push all the way to to fill the daily wick. So this Asian range sort of faked out. Unless we create resistance here, as I mentioned, there's no sells, despite this bearish candle closing below Asian range, because this structure set us for the buys. Yeah, I know. Sorry, Reno. 200 hours. Yeah, it's really hard to explain. Let me clear everything. So let me explain again. We're broken out the structure in Asian session. We're making a new high, and obviously Asian low, but we're in the range. So as long as we don't create resistance over here in this zone, we're not coming back down. Because one candle doesn't change the direction for us.
Definitely
That's
not.
why we didn't enter. That's why we didn't enter sales in this situation. I think Luke did, didn't you? Because you was anticipating the pullback and then come in.
The retest.
Yeah. Do you remember? I think that's
weird.
when with the Koala.
Mhm.
I think with the Koala, I think you took the sales here.
Oh yeah, could be.
Yeah. But anyways,
Wait,
that's
let me
what I'm
look.
trying to say. We got this range, and as long as we don't create a reasonable resistance, there's no sells. So so it's an interesting concept, but I would need to explain more because the example is not the perfect one.
No, exactly. Yeah. Makes
So sort of, despite the traffic to the left, you can mostly certainly anticipate the new high and the new low of the London session. And I executed that on myself because one guy messaged me on Instagram saying, why you enter earlier?
I didn't take this one. It
before-
was a different one.
Oh, really? Yeah, it's the same scenario. So something like that. It's a similar scenario. Yeah. So we sort of, he's asking me why I'm taking the trades earlier than you guys and everything. I'm just saying that if Asian high is broken, you anticipate the London high to be created, and the Asian high and Asian low is created between the market open and the 6 o'clock candle. So UK time 6 o'clock candle. Anything before that.
Mhm.
So obviously, but the things you need to take into mind that what's the trend, obviously the higher time frames and everything. So if everything aligns together, it does make sense for you to get in earlier, like on the 15 on a 5 minute. But that's what Monty actually taught me, and I can just say thank you, Tim.
Makes sense.
Very nice.
Yeah, I used to look at sort of like the Asia highs and lows, but then I just read that in the candlesticks, I think. In terms of
No. It makes 100% sense.
Mhm.
But it's just that you sort of like can anticipate the move. But for example, like today that we had, there was no Asian high. There was Asian high, but there was no Asian low.
Mhm. True. Yeah, because the
And-
market just kept pumping during those dead market hours.
Yeah, the Asian low was only at 4:30 my time. So for you, it's 5:30.
Mhm.
And we already broke that point. So then obviously the London session created its own low, which the 6 o'clock candle, the 4-hour candle, created that support, so that we know that if we break that support, we're definitely going to go down, because we sort of breaking the new session support.
Mhm.
But yeah, as I'm saying, GJ respecting that 550 level.
Yeah, but it makes a lot of sense though. At the end of the day.
I just need to pick a better example, to be honest, to give you.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do IG recap, like a little post.
Yeah, that's interesting concept. I would love to do that.
When does
By
the
the way,
30-minute kind of
nice
close?
trade, Nick on GU. Finally.
Guys, do you know that
Yeah.
answer? The answer to the question.
GJ's crossed off the list, so G from now on.
Oh my god, they're starting to ram into the walls. I don't know if you hear it, but-
The timing for the Asian high and low, it's from the beginning of the market open until London 4-hour open. That's
so not
that's-
even.
So
Free.
honestly, man, it sounds like you're describing the London breakout strategy.
I don't know what is the London breakout strategy.
Say that again.
I don't know what the London breakout strategy is.
Basically, what you're describing, you wait for the Asian box to finish being painted and take the break of the higher low of it, basically.
Yeah, obviously, but anticipating with the trend at that time point. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
of
completely
course,
agree,
of course.
because if people, for example, did not take a buy because there's a next range like in 7 pips, I would take that, anticipating the market to create a new high of its own in the London session.
And you don't consider a support from pre-Asia, only Asia open and after?
No, so everything that starts from the market open, the low that is creating, the lowest low point and the highest high point of the session. So from example, let's say my market opens at 10 o'clock. So for you, it's 11, isn't it?
Yeah.
So for you, it's from 11 to 7 that you see the most high, the furthest high and the furthest low. It's your Asian range. And obviously you anticipate that into the trend, and you take the trade.
Very nice.
I heard.
What was that?
That was my message to you.
A little vibration there.
No, that was not. No, I don't have that on.
Dodge.
Have that on.
But GJ nicely respecting that 550. Spot on.
Oh man, they're smashing everything up. I don't know. Do you guys hear that?
Very
No.
faintly.
No.
I heard a couple.
I can't hear
hands.
anything.
Oh, no.
Someone's getting knocked out above me.
GJ rejected 2.5 pips away from my 20 pip TP, but that's okay.
Oh my god.
That's okay.
Yeah, I might just cancel. I have what is it, like a 7% runner, and I might just cancel that straight down to the clean traffic.
Yeah, because look at the 5 minute. Look at the rejection it's having right now on GJ.
Oh,
It's
shit.
huge. It's huge.
Oh
So
damn.
you're anticipating the pullback right now. To sort of, as long as we form a resistance below 800, we fine.
We
Below my
Gucci.
entry point, yeah.
Yeah, below 800, even below 830. Let's say if we form a resistance, we still fine. But obviously, I don't want the hourly closing above that zone again.
Yeah,
But it would make sense because Sorry, Master. I'm just gonna quickly.
Yeah, go on. I just wanted to say I'll cancel my TP. That's all.
Yeah, because hourly is closing in 10 minutes, right? So you would expect that pullback for the next hourly to make that so quick on sort of like on the 30 minute to create a bullish candle and then drop down for the rest of the 4 hour to close.
1 hour later. What do you think about that thing from yesterday night, Lucas's?
What thing?
The thing.
Oh, the thing that you sent.
Yeah, the thing.
Business as usual, I would say.
Business as usual. Yeah, it's true.
Makes sense.
You know, I wouldn't. I understand the person.
Yeah.
Why is he coming off like that? And as I said, it's business for him, and it's business for you.
It's win-win.
Yeah, man. But it's a
Yeah.
this is pretty good chart. Breaks 1.26 for support. Yeah,
Because I
very
would do
nice.
the same thing.
Very, very, very nice. Yeah, man. 100%. 100%. Not too much information though.
Yeah.
Good enough.
What do you mean, man? It's BMW. What are you on about, man?
It's on me
Hey,
flying.
but what about those Ferraris, Master? Whew.
I think this BMW was faster than all the Ferraris in that dealership.
Get outta
What? 700
With your
bhp.
check engine light.
You know what I saw
Oh, yeah,
yesterday?
700.
Yesterday I saw the only Monza SP1 in the Netherlands. It's this. Yeah, Monza SP1. Do you know Monza SP1 and SP2?
No.
Oh damn.
Oh
bro.
yeah. I know.
This
it.
is the
Oh,
only
shit.
one. It's a blue one. The only one in the Netherlands.
Oh wow! Oh, this one, the
Yeah, man.
Zlatan
It was
Ibrahimovic.
like blue. I have a picture of it. I'll send you. Actually,
That's
one of
sick.
my mates was working on this car. Like no joke. I can send you a picture right now.
Oh, that's sick.
It's interesting because man, why would you create one seater? I mean,
Oh, where's my screen at? Oh,
Yeah,
right
I
here.
mean that BMW versus a Ferrari, you got no chance, brother.
Oh, you think so?
You got no chance.
700 bhp. Relax, man.
Yeah, but it probably weighs the weight of an elephant.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's true, man.
I think it's faster than the stock 458.
you know,
Faster,
definitely.
than, faster than
perhaps.
stock 4. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Same zero.
It might not take in the start, but in the long long distance, I think the BMW would take over the stock.
I think it's faster in the start. 4-wheel drive, 700 horsepower, 470 horsepower rear-wheel drive. So the start on that Ferrari is 100% worse. Not worse, but it's not that.
Hey, you know,
good. That's
guys, I
4-wheel
can
drive.
finally post on Instagram that we won on GJ.
Oh, I can't watch videos. It's the best car, Marcos. We're becoming a car channel now, guys.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about
that's
whips.
what Raja did as well, you know, when there's nothing happening in the market, you just
Yeah.
speak about something else, man.
Yeah, that's
He
sick.
prefers trucks though.
That's sick. Sick.
I mean, his truck is wow. I mean,
You
wow.
Marcos knows the channel Road Cars, man. They make awesome videos. You know what whip I like the most? Marcos, you gotta check this one out, man. This one is different. This one is different. This is levels, man. To be honest with you. This is levels. I'll put it in the YouTube chat too for people if you want to see. Lambo look Trace London.
Babas.
Oh man. E63S. Nah. You know the vibe. That's my favorite. But way too expensive for a car, man. Way too expensive.
What's happening, boys? Let me bring the camera out on Monday.
Ooh, let me put that view on thing. Look
Does
at
it have appreciation as well?
no.
Oh, then okay.
Nah, only like full limited. This is limited, but it's still at the end of the day it's an E63S, and just unlimited of those are around. It
So it's
will hold the value better than a normal E63, 100%.
Yeah, makes sense.
But at the end of the day, it's sick though. That sound,
Interior.
mad.
Yeah, I'm not so much about German whips.
On it. Oh, sorry.
Holy.
Easy.
For the trees, like this stream. Yeah, guys, don't forget to like the stream, like and subscribe. I know it's right now we're waiting, but hopefully everything is gonna be all right.
Man, Trading Die,
Wait.
I haven't seen this guy in a long time.
Yeah,
you
man.
know? He's not
See
even
him.
speaking. He's not splitting his mouth.
Man's got that hat thing on.
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going, man?
Yeah, really
What's
good.
happening, bro?
Hey,
I haven't
There
seen
are
you.
many more people.
Yo,
No.
yo.
Yeah, no,
A
it's
good-
just been
Frank, where's the camera, man?
Wait.
Man,
hey,
look at my
when I
camera
thank you,
too.
boy.
Let's bring
Oh,
my camera
there's
on.
more people coming with the cameras. Oh shit.
Hey,
Need to
master.
make the
Jeez, the whole
chat a
gang.
little
So-
smaller.
I had to wear
There
the
you go.
Embrace the Drawdown t-shirt for today.
San
DJ Styles.
Yeah, but there was no
shit.
drawdown.
Shit. I will be doing the live streams in New York, so don't worry. Don't
Yeah,
worry,
we'll
my
be
man.
there, bro. We'll be there. Hey, Ricardo.
You got Ricardo over there too.
Hey,
The
the whole
squad.
gang. The whole.
We're
All
complete.
the way from Australia, man.
Bringing the kangaroos to us.
Kangaroo.
I would actually love to see one in person.
But yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah,
all
macho
muscles
as
in them.
anything, man. Macho.
Somebody's going to be eating from gold as well today.
I have no idea who that is.
Gold's going.
Man,
No clue.
what is this for bullshit? That's dog shit. The spread is high on gold, guys. Sheesh. Yeah, spread is really high. You are away of Africa yesterday.
Spread is like, yeah, 2 pips.
Bruv,
Pretty high for the standards we have.
yesterday.
Men like Marcos have position from 84.
Nice.
Oh damn, open of the new.
Hey, Marcus. He's the same Marcus from a while ago. Isn't
Yeah,
he?
yeah.
Yeah, our gold specialist.
Yeah.
Pfizer K.
Yes, man. Hey, Marcus, how you doing, bud?
No transparency. Never shows his account. Go on Instagram and stop lying.
Bruh.
Stop lying. I don't show my terminal, and the reason why I don't show my terminal is because I don't want you guys to have my account number. That's the only reason I'm not showing my terminal.
I don't get it. What's wrong with people looking for the validation coming on the stream, man? Just
Yeah, man. I'm
shut
not
up
selling
and do your thing,
anything.
man.
I'm not even selling anything.
Exactly, like shut up.
I'll show my terminal for the NY session, so I think I talked to Raj about it. He said it's fine. Should be no issues with it.
No cap, boy.
No caps. Even though I already show my results on Instagram.
Yeah, but that's what they're doing, like saying, "Oh, you're not showing your results." I showed it once only, man. I don't care. I don't need to prove to anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I showed it once. If you've seen it, it's cool. But if you haven't, it's not my problem. I don't see any point to validate anybody.
I don't want my my account number to be out there, serious trader. People will get hacked by showing account numbers. So yeah.
Because like for my thinking is like if I even like I really want to show the account, the MetaTrader on the stream just because nobody else does it except for Raja. So I think that's pretty cool. But then I thought about it. I'm like, well, even if they have the account number and they hack into it and they want to do a withdrawal, they'll withdraw it to my bank, only to a bank with my name and things like that. So I don't know.
Or they can do you like how they did Q a while back, just open a bunch of trades and blow your account.
Oh shit! Fuck, that happened.
You didn't think about that?
Supposedly, like a couple years ago, Q he claimed somebody hacked his account and placed 3 large trades and wiped his entire account out. Then he started a GoFundMe page to redo the whole thing,
Oh shit.
which made absolutely no sense, but whatever.
Yeah, I might rethink the whole account thing actually. If
What happened?
somebody hacked into this guy's account and just placed 3 big trades and just blew it up.
That's insane.
That's crazy. Yeah.
That rejection of gold. Damn.
I'll ask Raj about that. Since he has the brokerage, I'll ask you, if it's actually safe and whatnot.
Yeah. Haha, your account isn't bigger than Roger's. It doesn't have to be, man. I'm not in any competition or anything if you think you're trying to cause something up.
Man, Raji is levels ahead, so you
Yeah,
know.
so you can't even compare it, man.
Exactly. I think we all should be happy that we follow in the steps.
100%.
That's it.
Oh man, that sound. Do you hear that? No, I don't
not
think
really.
so. Oh man, it's loud.
Oh yeah, I do hear some vibrations, but the noise, the
Yeah.
music cancels it
No
out.
man, it's going straight through my entire body. It's cause you, man, you get the fuck out of here, man. Man, like phaser.
Uncle Ted doesn't show his account number, and Raja shows his account to promote his broker.
Yeah, but it's his own broker, so no one
Yeah,
can really hack into his account, right? So
Yeah,
Plus
but
it's-
nobody's showing the account number. Nobody.
nobody
Apart from Raja because of his,
on broker.
you know. Yeah,
In his
Before
previous
he's
thing, he
shown-
didn't. On Vantage, he didn't show it as well. So
No.
exactly.
Oh shit! I might need to be careful with that. And
yeah, that's risky. I'm not gonna do that. Really not. And next to that, you're not paying for to watch these streams, so why would I be showing it? I already show my results profits on Instagram, so there's no need for me to put this all on the screen. Drop a like on the screen. Yeah, man, Crypto God, you know the vibe.
Oh fuck, my runner got stuffed out on TJ. It's okay though.
Gold's
I
doing
see.
some nasty business. Oh man, that sound is annoying.
Yeah, and this is the issue with gold because the daily is bullish. So
Yeah.
And and with this 4 hour, it's coming down, but it's tricky to take a sell.
And the spread open up on that thing is not normal.
Man, this music in Zoom is booming.
Nice.
Like it's really, really quite loud, I think.
Really? It's for me. It's not loud.
Matin is booming.
Oh, Marcos, you go against 2 hour. Everything is bearish in higher time frame. You have to look at lower time frame. Yeah, for me, my idea on gold, Marcos, is waiting for like a 4 hour to close bullish. And when you have like a 4 hour closing bullish, I think it can skyrocket to like potentially 1910, but more realistically, 1905 or 1900s to 1905. But it might happen, you know, towards New York and things like that. NYSE, London closed.
Master, remember when I was talking about 680 level?
Yeah, 550.
No, 680, that one, that the rejection wick.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so that's why I was the executing on the 5 minute, because 5 minute rejected that zone. If
Yeah,
you look at that.
we can retest over there.
Yeah, but right now we've created resistance here. I think we should go down to create a new leg for the, you know, London Open. But as I said, we see pre-London, we had to push down. London Open pulls back up for the 9 o'clock and the new 4 hour to come down again into New York session.
Yeah, that's true. As long as we keep printing bearish market structure, I think with volume we can even come down to correct the whole clean traffic left.
To 200.
Yeah, 54, 200.
Yeah, but as I'm saying, if we create resistance, anything below 800, we good.
Mm. Because it's using a different provider, Trader Noob. Using a different provider. Let's see what price is gonna do.
I've done so much back simulation this weekend. It's probably unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah, because every time I have a pretty good week, like, you know, the last week of May and things like that, the next week I keep slipping, and I'm like, it's not okay.
Yeah, so I think we need to simulate every weekend.
True.
Just you know, on your free time, couple hours, like I done with my students on a Sunday. You know, couple hours in the morning, you finish, you done. It's all good.
Yeah, true. Yeah, but I put simulating aside for a little bit, but now I just went over, you know, my concepts, aggro days, and that also gave me quite the confidence to execute here, because it was kind of like an aggro day, and things like that.
Yeah, you can test yourself, you know, at all times in a simulation session. Your analysis and everything, what works, what not, you know. So I think that's why the simulation is really good in terms of that.
True.
You can see your flaws, you can see your mistakes, you know.
Yeah, the only thing I don't like about simulation is how you're simulating like a random week, but you don't know necessarily the nitty-gritty details of that week. You know, like gold, there was a week before where gold in the first hour, it always pulled back and then create a 30-minute support, and then the last 30-minute of the hourly, it pumped up, and that was like, you know, a behavior it had for the whole week. And then I was simulating a whole other week, and the behavior was completely different, so it took a little bit of getting used to.
But then sort of you understand that you need to adapt, right?
Yeah, exactly.
To
Then
the conditions.
yeah, then you evaluate the market conditions better and things like that.
Yeah. It's always a learning process every single day.
I think for Shaib in the Zoom, I think Soft4Fx is better because on TradingView, it shows on Soft4Fx, it shows you how the candles actually form tick by tick. On TradingView, you can have the open and then the close, and that's it. So it's really hard to take impulse entries on TradingView and things like that.
Hey guys, good morning.
Hey,
Morning,
man,
morning.
like,
Yo, what's up,
you
man?
know,
Just a technical question. I know you're not the Magic Keys support.
okay.
I'm trading with Magic Keys since half a year now and never had any problems. I never understood anybody who was saying something that don't works. But what I found out in the last 2 weeks is when I open Cal, and
Yeah.
I'm not open the trade in the, let's say in the next 5 minutes, I let it place there, do other things and came back. And then I want to change it or to open the trade. It's not working because my MetaTrader kicks out my expert advisor. Does anybody from you have
I
this
never
problem?
had that. No, never had
It
that.
happened to me twice, but then it's all right now.
But do you know, is it solved when I update it or how you solve the problem?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't really wouldn't know. I don't think I've left the calculator on for that long.
No, I didn't leave it as well, but it just happened to me twice when I opened the calc. But then, I'll put the expert advisor back again, and that's it.
Yeah, sure, but the lines are disappearing and you have to also adjust your risk parameters again.
I think what you can do is once you have your risk parameters in the expert advisor, click save and then save it like, GJ Magic Keys settings. And then if it ever happens again, you can load it up.
As a template, for example.
Yeah, as a template.
Okay.
And then maybe try to update it. That might help if it's an older version. Else you can contact the
Yeah, sure, man. Yeah, I have the black ones,
the older one. Yeah, me
yeah,
too.
but
I really want the new one though.
yeah, a friend of mine got them and they look pretty nice in silver, man. But for me to to solve the problem, I think the software is the same, so it's just an optical thing to have the new ones. Like
Yeah, true, exactly. What I think they should do is make like luxury ones for traders, that can afford it. Make like, really nice ones with actual metal and really well constructed.
Gold.
I think that's sick.
Make it
24.
gold plated for the gold traders.
Yeah.
Yeah, make it gold plated, things like that. Maybe put some decals on it, like camouflage and things like that. I think that'd be sick.
Yeah, but they're gonna be fully personalized, and it's
Yeah, but why not?
if you pay the money, you should
Yeah,
be
pay the
good.
money. Exactly, you pay the money. So I think what Raj did here it's quite amazing, to be honest.
So we have the hourly flip on GJ as well. Interesting if it'll fill the wick or what.
Yeah, we still got 3 minutes to close. I mean, if
I'm
this
gonna stay
15
out of it
close,
though.
yeah, I will as well. It's just too big of a wick for me at this very point. But if this candle closes bullish and the next one breaks the low, then I might do a little sneaky me. But if it closes bearish like this, yeah, I'm just gonna. Sorry, guys, stay now.
Yeah, true.
That makes sense.
I'd love to see like a bullish 5 minute and then a break of that 5 minute. That'd be the picture perfect idea. But I'm not gonna take anything more today. I'm done.
Yeah, I might look into something on New York, get something good. Gold is acting like crap.
Yeah, true.
So, did any of you watch the Logan Paul and Mayweather?
No.
I was busy
Nah, man.
simulating.
I heard it's pointless at the end of the day. There's no judges, no winner, no loser. Like,
Wait,
I
no
was
winner,
watching-
no loser. What's that for bullshit?
That's the
Everybody gets a
exhibition
medal.
fight.
yeah, it's basically a sparring match, so it's pointless.
So why was this all rowling and everything, man, involved? Like
Like
it's
a money grab. They're both making like over a couple million, so
He's making 100 million, I think he said.
yeah, something crazy.
bro.
Yeah.
But that's coming like a new trend. Like, you know, some random guy comes in and, you know, takes out the Mayweather to go on the box ring. Mate.
Too much.
And how about the Formula One? Anybody in Zoom watches that? I know some people in YouTube watch the Formula One in Baku.
I didn't.
It was heartbreaking, man.
Heartbreaking, yeah.
Heartbreaking.
So sad for Max, man.
Man, I was happy when Max got out, but when Lewis went straight on, I was like,
Oh,
"No."
you're a Max fan now. I was the opposite. But at the end of the day, nothing changed because Max was in the
Yeah.
lead the whole race. He was like 3 laps away from winning it. And if he had won it, that would have put him in such a leap forward for the, you know, world championship this year. But
Yeah.
because he got out and then Hamilton made that mistake, so he also finished like last. So at the end of the day, nothing really changed for them. They're still tied for the championship.
Well, I think like Max lost out bigger than Lewis because, you know, Lewis only got that chance because of what unfortunately went to Max.
Yeah.
Mercedes are so lucky this season, I'll tell you, man. So lucky.
Who, Red Bull lucky? No, man, it's
No,
the
Mercedes.
Mercedes. Oh yeah, they're slipping this year really hard.
Yeah.
A little bit like Gold,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah. But Gold, we discussed Gold is gonna be tricky this
Yeah.
session till you get that 4-hour close.
Hey, GG looking lovely.
Yeah, it's just this wick to the left. It's fucking it up. No. Might do the exact same, pull back up, all the way back up, and new buys up. Yeah, the 15 is closing below right now, this support area. 30-minute support area, but delicate, man.
That race was bring us.
No, I'm not into electric cars. Cryptogon. Not playing that game. 15 just opened below. Delicate, you know.
Yeah.
Delicate.
Well, now I hear somebody knocking.
Yeah. Fucking knock him out soon. Does it again.
Luke's come in, man.
Bang.
Saying, "Oh, man, I'm screaming, you know.
You touching my door, yeah?
Let me slide into you."
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Am I seeing this right? We have 300 people watching and only 140 likes.
With more.
Guys,
I know. This is
Drop.
embarrassment.
drop those likes, guys. You know the vibe.
We hit 340, so
Oh, yeah, that's that ratio is a little bit off. You guys know what ratio we need.
1-to-1.
1-to-1
At
ratio,
least,
you know.
at least 1-to-1, guys.
oh, there goes Gold. I'm not getting in. I'm not doing it.
No, wait for the buys that are gonna come.
Too
in.
nasty.
I think for gold, to be honest, I would look for buys myself, but I would want to see a 4-hour bullish candle.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The way it moved just before London Open, nah, that was nasty. That was nasty.
Because if you look on gold on a 15-minute to the left, Luke.
There's support
yeah,
right here.
No. You're going too far. That rejection wick. No,
This one?
to the right. To the right. Yeah,
Not this one.
This is the zone.
Oh, okay, yeah.
This is the zone that you want to leave.
Yeah. But I think
Go on.
I think it might go if we start breaking 82 flat. Yeah, now it's gonna go. Needed to break 82 flat because the reason why it was not going is because of this wick right here. Look on the 30-minute time frame. Look what happened.
The 30-minute low. Yeah. I
Yeah.
see what you mean.
That was the issue.
We might come back to that zone of that rejection wick because if you look on a 5-minute, that's interesting point.
Yeah.
On the 5-minute,
Yeah,
that's sort of
makes
like a break and retest. resistance and support at the same time. So I think it might come to 1881.20.
Yeah, if you look at the daily, there's some good information on there.
Yeah, it's coming to that zone on daily, to resistance, support-ish level.
Yeah, 80.6. I'm more looking at. But the reason, yeah, it's just the way it moved back up before, and the way it started moving less seconds, even though it broke all the lows, like last minute. Nah, don't want to play around with that.
How long are you gonna stream the NY session for? Like until NYSE?
Yeah, just a little after NYSC, see what happens, and then, you know.
Yeah, makes sense. See how the 4-hour closes, and then if it's nothing interesting, just call it a day.
A guy entered another buy and gold. Sheesh, when the market is dropping.
Who? Oh, in the YouTube?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Damn.
Oh dear. It's gonna be some deep drawdown.
Osteoman style.
To be honest, I'm more cringe to buys as well myself. I'm just, want to see bigger confirmations for that one. I mean, the buys made sense above 1888. That Master P was talking about.
Yeah, I was looking first for buys as well. Same story.
Yeah, the same one. Yeah,
Yeah.
zone there you got marked.
I was already looking for buys above here though.
And we can see that there is no bearish momentum on gold, because we can see one strong push to the downside, then correction.
Yeah.
Strong push, correction. So there's
And
no
hard correction, even the breaks.
Yeah. So there's no significant momentum to the bearish side.
Yeah, it's just a retrace.
Yeah. So it just go in steps, if we can see.
Mhm.
So I mean, I think New York might just create a 4-hour support.
Mhm. Yeah, pre-New York, and then NYSE London close. We'll do a sheesh.
Yeah.
Or New York will just pump up, because sometimes it has the volume to just pump.
New York does
Sit
whatever it wants
masters
to do.
Yeah, exactly.
have to work during the London sessions. Do you think it will help to run the simulator in nights and learn from that? Yeah, or go to the higher time frames and try and swing trade a little bit more.
Yeah, it requires patience, man, which I don't have.
Yeah, I do have patience, but
Can't wait
then
4 days
that's
for my target to hit. But that comes to the point when you sort of being self-aware of what kind of trader you are, identifying yourself
yeah,
to
100%.
sort of like, can you be patient enough to hold the trade for 4 hours or for 4 days? Because I can't. I want to be in and out of the markets. I don't want to put my money and hold that money on too tight while the market, is just ranging or whatever.
The only thing about like long-term swing trading for me is like, when I'm doing other things, my mind is still back on the charts.
Yeah.
I don't want to have that stress.
There's no set and forget for me.
Yeah, like exactly. And I'm always like wanting to keep on looking at my phone and always wanting to get back to it. And I'm just like, nah.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with you.
You resonate with that, Augustus?
Yeah, 100%. Because you might be in a trade and you'd be like, okay, I'm swinging. There was one time when I held for 3 hours, I think. So I think if Luke remembers, we had the chat. Do you remember, Luke? When we was talking about for a long time when I was holding my trade.
Oh yeah, that was not smart.
Yeah, so that was a stupid trade. Obviously, it worked out, but it was sort of like a long-term trade, anticipating the to retest the highs, this and that. But it still made me to not set and forget. I was waiting like 3 and 4 hours to do that. So yeah, it's not me to sort of leave it. I can't, unless I'm break even. But when you swing, can you really be break even after 10 pips? I don't think so.
I think that's the advantage of swing trading, is that you can just set the trade and then either have it hit stop loss or TP,
Yeah.
and for the rest, just leave it. That's it. I think that's the advantage of swing trading. But it depends on personality.
Yeah, but that's what you're saying. You sort of need to identify yourself.
Mhm.
Can you do that? Can you hold for 4 hours in your trade?
True. Yeah, I used to
It-
swing trade the daily time frame, and I'd wait sometimes weeks for a trade to come to completion. And you'd catch so many pips, but it's like it wasn't something I could make a living off of. It would be like 4 trades a month, something like that.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's what they do. The guys.
True.
Look at GJ,
Yeah.
a fake.
To be honest, this 4 hour might be the booby trap candle.
Yeah. My respect is in a full margin buys in the New York session.
Yeah. How much? Got an hour and left. Let's see.
Yeah, because hourly is breaking the highs.
And if it closes back inside the range, that's just so trash.
Yeah, and I don't want to trade that for sure.
No.
I'd rather stay out of it. But we still got some time before the 9 o'clock move. So for you, it's 10
Mhm.
because that's what we tend to see. Well, at least me. Pre-London
True.
push, London comeback, pullback, and then 9 o'clock 4 hour closure continuation into New York.
CET time, look.
Yeah,
That's
see,
much easier.
Yeah.
Central European time.
ET. There you go. That's okay, right?
Yeah, that's accurate. Trust.
I said trust.
Man's becoming Italian, Dutch. Man's a roadman now. Yeah, I was
Good
like,
card, so
could give gold a second chance at 1882 800, but the way this candle fucked many people up was not nice. So I'm leaving my second trade for New York.
booby trap.
Gold is like, excuse me, what the fuck?
Yeah,
That
Bruv.
candle.
it's like, what are you doing, bro?
Yeah,
Comes down and then this candle all of a sudden just smashes up.
right.
Makes sense, but it was risky anyways.
We might see GJ 3-step movement.
3-step
Yeah,
is like third leg down.
Yeah, on the 4th. So the next candle.
Mm.
might create a resistance and then
Yeah,
Oh,
It's-
3-step, like 3 bullish.
like a ladder that we.
I see.
But it needs this candle needs to pull back even more for that.
yeah, my first trade was pretty fucked up, Arsene. I had a sell stop, but that sell stop the spread got so wide that my position slipped like 2 pips. I closed 50% at break even, which actually closed at 5, and then the rest just went downtown, rocketed up. It was really, really, really fucked up. But the way the spread opened, I think I should have just closed the trade, because I knew something crazy was gonna happen. The way the spread was opening up and staying open for a very long time, because the spread was very, very big for all of a sudden.
Can GJ actually respect the daily support today?
Because it was pretty much when I was in, like a couple pips down, was still showing above like negative pips, even though it was going into profits. But the spread was very big and it just fucked up. It is what it is. Learn from it. I mean, at the end of the day, I bought straight into the rejection zone. I sold straight into the rejection zone, so I could have expected it to happen.
To be honest, GJ is not holding any horses, man.
Sheesh.
But for the buys, you want to see a new high and low, and then buy in the
Yeah.
New York session.
Makes sense.
I'd be really surprised if it respects this daily support.
Yeah, it would be interesting, yeah, because we literally had it
Yeah, and I think I thought with the confluence of the previous week closing bearish, 4 hour closing below, we could at least continue driving down to break this support. But
To be honest, it looks nice for the weekly to come down slightly bit more before another leg up.
yeah, but it might just break the high and continue up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it might be that weekly, you know, sort of a deeper pullback in for the push up of for the whole week.
True.
Because despite this weekly candle closing, the previous one, it was only half of that bullish candle.
Yeah, true. It's still pretty bullish overall.
Yeah. But you know, the intraday gave us the positioning today for sales.
Yeah, it's about the sessions as well. Like you have
Yeah,
three sessions
you
in
want
a
to trade
daily.
the session. You don't want to trade the day.
Yeah, exactly. Because imagine waiting for buys here because we're at daily support
Yeah.
and the 4 hour close below, it's not going to end well.
That's why we trade sessions, not the full day. You know, anticipating or what the daily is gonna do, this and that. You trade what the
Exactly.
market is giving you on the daily, on the session basis.
Most important.
Bro, my MetaTrader on mobile keeps logging me out. That's so annoying.
Oh yeah, and signs the
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Frank, did you get out?
Oh yeah, Frank was calling gold sells.
No, but Frank was in with me on GJ's house as well.
Oh really? I don't.
Yeah. I think he had the same entry.
Oh nice. I didn't hear that.
Because what I learned from Ted, for example, you know, because all of us anticipate to get 10 pips, this and that. But from Ted, what I learned, he was like, market is not going to give you what you want. It's going to give you what it wants to do, you know what I mean? So it might not give you 10 pips at the very point. So that's why I took 8.5, and I'm really happy because it was obviously half of a pip from my take profit, but still a good one.
Yeah, my first entry averaged around 8 pips, and then I secured 50% of my runner at 15, and then the other rest got stopped out. But it is what it is.
Yeah, I had 20% left as well, and I got stopped out. So Monday, sweet day still, good profits.
Yeah, not too bad.
GJ buys, and I think gotta wait for structure to break.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna head off. I still need to get all my suitcase packed up and everything, and have
Yeah,
a
makes
flight in a
sense.
couple hours. So
Take it easy. Take it
Take
easy.
man.
I might come back in an hour. I'll see if I have time.
In an
At
hour.
least for New York, maybe.
Yeah.
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 You're gonna keep
I'll
the Zoom open?
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know.
Okay. Else I'll just call you. It's okay.
What do you say?
Else I'll just call you or something. We'll see if I have time.
Yeah.
All right. Take care, guys.
care, man.
Take care, Gulag.
Take care.
Thank you, man like Reniel. Bye bye.
Yeah.
Yeah, now it's just the thing is you gotta wait for those 4-hour closes before you're gonna do anything. Gold is not really moving. Should have moved a lot faster once it started breaking the wicks. GJ, it is going up, but I think you personally want to wait for the 4-hour close and then try and get buys back up, retesting the highs at 55,900. Yeah, with 156 flat. I think that might be the best situation. Price is gonna fake out from this level, and then you're gonna see a lot of volume coming back up towards the top of the range. I think that might be the best situation, and I would be looking for buys then above this level right here at 154,970. Like, yeah, you could already look for buys at at 870, but I'd rather want this structure to break, and then we're back inside the range. And then we can continue moving further up again. First targets will probably be then 155, 260, and then continuation further. I don't know how high we're gonna get today, but that 250, 260 level would be a great target. Clean traffic, two big clean candles going up in the 1 hour time frame. 30-minute looks pretty good as well. So yeah, I want to see price come back in, create a support, go back up, create a resistance, break the highs, continue moving further up, creates a support at the same time, and then retest this high. So what I pretty much want to see, if I annotate this, let me annotate this for a second. I want to see candles push up. Probably have some issues right here, but push up towards the top of this zone. Start coming back down. You gotta just see if those are red candles. Push back up, break the highs, or break or close outside, or break the highs itself, and then continuation further up. That's what I'm looking at right now on GJ. Or even what we could also see is maybe once price comes up, and let me do this with a red one then, so it's a little better. When price starts coming back down, we could also see price creating support above this zone right here, creating this a support zone, and then you see price having issues again. Bullish candles coming back up the top of the range. This now create a new higher high, new higher low, and then you're expecting this candle to create a new higher high. So what you're going to probably see is price break out, create a new resistance, so create a new higher high. Then you see candles coming back down, create a support above the previous higher low, and then continuation back up, creating a new higher high right here, and then you know the vibe, continuing up, new higher low, higher high, higher low. You know it. I think most people understand this concept, but that would be perfect situation, and probability of perfect situation is not really there. So yeah, let's see. There we go. Yeah, I think that should be pretty good. Or we're going to respect this level and continue back down, retest the lows, and continue on further down. Because we got, yeah, there's some issues here to the left, but this is full clean traffic candle. We might come down towards like 447. I don't know if we have enough range for that, like 440. Yeah, 440, let's say 440. So two situations. Let's see. Let's see how this 15 is going to close. About 9 minutes left. Gold is playing games with people. I think gold needs to start closing bullish soon, or at least have this 4 hour really weak and then take buys above 1887 500, and then continuation moving back up towards 1891 500. So it's going to be a pretty good range, like 40 plus pips, 40 pips I think. Yeah, 40 pips, 41 pips. That's going to be the best situation, I think. That's the place I'm going to be looking for buys, because then we have structure being broken. So this was pretty much a lower low, lower high, and price is going to create a low right now, create a higher high, higher low, break the previous lower high, and then continuation moving up to the top of the range. On the lower time frames, we could continue moving further up, but based on the 4 hour time frame, we have a high probability of stopping right here, also because levels to the left. So I think if we come back up, I think would be good for a buying situation. I'm more into buys as well. I took a sell today, but I'm actually more into buys. Now what would be good is we retested maybe this zone here to the left based on this day and based on this daily wick, and if we get continuation back up now, buys are going to be very nice.
Same for GJ. If we form resistance at this zone, it would be really nice for us to come down. As I said, if we form anything below 830, we're good.
100%. Yeah, gold's playing games with people. Ranging right now. definitely have some news right here. Thursday, gold, strong news and crude oil inventories, but that's Wednesday at the time we're not trading, so not that much news, especially for the pound. I think there's not really news for next week, only here. Trade balances and stuff, but so a yellow folder. Question: has anyone paid attention to the potential double top formation on GJ, especially on the daily time frame? That's why I'm kind of bearish on GJ. Let's take a look. It's not really double top, man. This is just a high, higher low, higher high. Structure got broken. Now maybe price is going to create a deeper pullback and create the support above this level, and then continuation moving further up. Like a double top would have been exactly at 870 again. So double top would have been looking like this. Price coming back up. Let me annotate this. Price coming back up. Now all of a sudden, you know, coming back up. And then creating the double top like this again, and then moving back down, because then it's going to be at the same place. This is not at the same place. So I think that's not really valid. Right, a little more. Let's see what this 15 is going to do. And if I'm not happy with the 15-minute, I'm gonna see what we're gonna do after that. Good morning, Luke. Can you review my G8 trade? Yes, sir. Let's take a look. Okay. So right here, gonna close below support. Very nice, very good, man. Very, very good. It was a little tricky because there was no support created yet, so this was a selling opportunity too right here. Because what pretty much happened, if you look on the time frames, let's do green because that you can see that, but or blue. As candlesticks, we come down, right? We break out of this support right here, and this wick right here though. But we break out, we come down, come down. Come down, come down. Target created. So I don't know why you're looking at this place too much. I understand it though. I understand why you're looking at it, but I think based on the initial breakout, you could have been in earlier or waited for this to happen. Because what happened right here is that price came back up, right? Price came back up, back up, back up. Rejected the previous zone, broke the previous low after making the top wick, and then you have a very high chance of price, you know, retesting the previous lows and continuing moving further down to levels right here. I don't know where it's going right now, but I think that would have been a very, 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 very good option. I don't know how the 30-minute looked like overall, but that would have been good. Pretty much the same now with GJ. If you look on GJ, it's the same thing. Price is here. Let me annotate this. Price comes down, comes down, comes down, comes down, down move, right? Creates a new low, comes back up, touches the previous resistance, right? Now that would be counted as a double top right there. And if this candle closes bearish, you could expect maybe price to come back down to retest the lows right here. I don't know what G8 did overall, but we could take a little look. Yeah, as expected, price broke out. Price pretty much broke out. Same with GJ. Nice clean move down, right like this. This is the retest back up of the previous zone right here. Price started to close bearish. Price made a top wick, broke the previous low, and that was the entry right there. And you have probability of continuing moving down to one of these two levels. So
that looks even more nicer than GJ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
This is a perfect trade. There's nothing better than this. Like, you have the breakout right here. Let me annotate this one more time for the people that didn't understand it. Just have the breakout. This candle was the breakout candle right here. Break and closed outside. This was the initial bearish move down, right? You see this candle right here getting issues of further bearish momentum. That means that price has to retrace. Price retrace with the bullish candle back towards this level right here, to this rejection zone to the left on the support level. Price pushed back in, retested the previous levels right here with the wicks, to the left right here. And then the next one, this one closed actually bearish, rejected the previous zone, and broke the low, what I said before as well. Retested. Should retest the low soon. So I think if you're in this trade from right here, you should be very, very fine. I don't know how much you already hit. Let me see. I think if you're in from here, you would have already hit 8 pips. If you're in from the top, you would have been at 10 pips right now. So let's say that the candle open, because in currency pairs you can easily get into the candle open. You don't really want to do that on gold. Then you would have been at 11 pips, 10, 11 pips.
Yeah, because gold might move 20 pips in different direction before
Yeah.
it moves normally.
Yeah, that's what it did at London Open.
Yeah. GG is doing what I'm saying. Anything below 830, we Gucci.
Bruv, what's up, Luke? Oh, good, man. Yeah, I'm good. What about you, man? So you're looking for price to create a support above 830, and then break the highs, Augustus. Augustus,
Yo, sorry.
you looking for price to create a support and then break the high?
Wait, what are you looking at, GJ?
Yeah.
Create a support.
I thought you
and
said
break the
something above like 730. So you said that.
No, yeah, I said 830. If
Oh.
we create resistance below 830, we're good.
Yeah, okay, I was about to say.
Yeah. And any resistance below 830,
Yeah.
830, 850, we're good. Yeah, because then you can see that if this 30-minute closes strong bearish, then you can see the hourly sort of rejection, having a rejection of 850 for the 9 o'clock continuation and the 4-hour continuation.
Nice.
Yeah, so 15 closed without one wick. So me personally, I won't get in trade. I will wait for 30
Yeah.
minutes to see what it
So
does.
that too. 30 minutes stronger confirmation anyways.
Yeah.
And that's the 1 hour open. If you have that close like that, the 1 hour is going to be rejecting the top.
100%, bro.
So-
So you want this 30 minutes just to leave a slight wick, but obviously as well closing below maybe 760, something like that. 750, 760.
Yeah, nice. Najim, can you keep these London sessions up? Very engaging. Thank you, man. Thank you. I'm a bit crashed because I was pretty late to bed yesterday night. That business. Will P, yo, look, how you doing, bro? Yeah, pretty good. What about you, man? Gold did a fake out on the 15. 30-minute broke the previous highs. I think we're really gonna see price move further back up once we start breaking that 1 hour, 30-minute and 1 hour higher to the left. Break that previous 1 hour high. We're really gonna be rejecting at that moment.
GA pushing down nicely as we spoke about it.
Oh really? That was
Yeah.
a nice setup, man.
Yeah.
Flipping out.
That's
You can't
the
get it any better than that.
picture perfect.
Yeah.
Your target is end of the range. Like,
Yeah.
or you can take 80%, go break even, because you know that's end of your target. You don't know that it's gonna push
Yeah.
more.
You need to have strict targets on where you're gonna be taking profits, man. gotta. At the end of the day, like there's people that are like, oh no, I'm at 10 pips now. Let's wait a little longer for 13, 14, 15, 16, or 20 pips. That's gonna when the greed is coming in. You have those strict targets where targets make sense, right?
Yeah, that exactly. 100%, man. I agree with you because people anticipating because we know GA moves a lot, right? And it moves like 20, 30 pips easy, but potential targets at support and resistance where the area has been rejected.
Yeah,
that's your target. That's it.
Like it doesn't make sense. So like let's say you got it right in here from 600. Let's say 605, 609. Doesn't matter where you're exactly in, and you're targeting this range right here to the left. Makes sense, right? This range right here, or at least this bottom, makes sense. But why would you all of a sudden start targeting this? Because you want to have pips. Why all of a sudden you're going to start targeting this or this, or I don't give a fuck where you're going to be targeting. Why?
Yeah.
Like, okay, you might see support to the left right here where your target's going to be, but you have a break and retest right now. So what are you doing? Breaking up and retesting the zone.
Yeah. 4 hour might see to come down to 82, 360 if you look on a 4 hour. That's the zone. That's the zone. That we might come down to, but that's it. Then you're pushing into vicinity of demand zone on the 4 hour that you don't know if the candle's gonna break up or not.
Yeah, but these are 100% high take profit partial levels.
Oh, mate,
like
that's the trade that you would take every single day.
100%. I would take it.
We create a low, we create a target, and we create a lower high. So we create resistance, rejecting the zone.
Yeah, rejecting the zone. Wake up, price break the lows, and then easy trade. Easy trade. Can't get any easier than that.
What else you want? I made my 1% today, so I'm really happy.
Nice.
I'll see what the GG New York session, because today is, as Master P said, today is quite aggro day. You can see from the volume of the candles. So I might see how the market sets up. Well, apart from that, yeah. Yeah, GA took how hit profit. Hit.
Really?
Yeah,
that fast?
Take profit. Yeah. It's GA, innit?
So if you're in this trade, you need to take profits right now. Like this is a point where you're going to be taking profits. Like 80% off, 70, 80, 90% off, leave 10% running till maybe till the 4 hour level here.
Yeah, because if you look at the hourly, and we've seen the same sort of scenario. Yeah, we had so much bullish momentum in the hourly candle, but obviously we coming back into. So this is your move of the day, because we can see that one bullish candle didn't change the direction of the whole course for GA. It might drop even more, as I'm saying, but you coming into the 4 hour support, which is 10 pips away.
Yep.
Plus 450, 440 is your 1 hour support.
Yeah, what you want to see on GJ is you want to see this 15 close pretty weak, and then the next one.
Slowly.
Yeah, what you want to pretty much see is this 15 close weak, and then start breaking the low. But the range is getting smaller and smaller as we're coming down.
Yeah, I don't think you would need, like, if somebody wants to get in a trade, maybe as they broke in the lows, but just be mindful that we come into the hourly closure.
Yeah.
So the new hourly might make a little top wick before it goes down.
What would be a good sell to is top wick and then break the hour low, the bullish hour low.
Yeah, because if you look on the 30-minute would close really nicely. That would just indicate we
good
have
sells.
a nice sales.
Yeah. 100%. Oh wait. Okay. Yeah, I do think I'm gonna call this this session, because I do have to have a little bit of a pause between those two sessions. So yeah, I know it's nearly 8 minutes till 1 hour open, but I don't think there's anything coming up for me. So yeah. take a look at one more look at gold. Yeah, I think gold's gonna go up, especially once we start breaking this 1 hour previous high. Then we need to come back up. Let me go to Owenda for a second. Owenda. Once we start breaking the previous high, we should come up to this level, create support, and then continuation to the top of the 4 hour resistance zone. Hey guys, thank you guys for tuning in. We'll be there again at New York session, 12:30 CET or 6:30 EST normal times when the New York session starts. So I'll see you guys there. Thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, especially subscribe. We're about to hit some levels.
Yes, sir.
We're about to hit 8.6k, like a couple left. So don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys in like how long is it? 2.5 hours, I think. There, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and see ya then.
Take it easy, YouTube.